All right, everyone. I think not everyone have just joined the meeting yet, so let me put a message in the group in the channel so everyone can join. Okay, the code is the following, I guess. And once that, so almost 62 per barrel. So this is the trade basically. I have been holding it from the 62 78. So that was the huge investment trade. So I already hit it the take profit on it somewhere around 100. Yeah, that was my take profit basically. Still, my sum of trades are active right now, and I'm aiming for at this peak, almost like, you know, 138, 130. It might go up to it can go, it has the capability to go up to like, the $150 per barrel. So that could happen due to current circumstances. So basically, let's see how that plays out. And the other side, we got some news today. We got the core PPI, BOC rate statement. That's for the Canadian bank, and for the USD, the factory orders and MMM. So that's not really matters for it. What really matters for it is crude oil inventories, which are we are looking at the big minus numbers. We are looking at the big minus numbers right here, and federal fund rates. So that's definitely going to be cut it out. According to me, that's really going to be cut it out. It's currently at the 3.75. It could go down up to like uh let's say no. On the other side, yeah, I'm just looking at the gold interest right now. Currently, we are just waiting on the gold on 15 minute. I will explain it in in some in some minutes. So for gold, stay tuned. I'm still waiting for the gold, right? I'm just waiting for the gold at this moment. But what I'm doing is I'm doing some, fundamental overview. I'm doing some fundamental overview right now. So let's see how that plays out. So as I said, the federal fund rates is going to be carried out or it's going to be raised hyperly, at least like it's going to be like not a big effect for it. But when it comes to the FOMC, that is a big thing. That statement is holding some volume back. Why I said that? Because the FOMC means that you can go for long on the gold. But what I think, when Trump is already pushing up some countries to, fight with him for Strait of Hormuz and, to support Trump and provide some warships, some ships, to to open the Strait of Hormuz. But that is not going to be happening. Why? Because the Russia is against it. China is already getting the billion barrels per day from the Iran already. So for that reason, the big powers are with Iran right now, which are two, Russia and China. And basically, the British government, the Brexit, already called Trump and told them to wait until we decided. And same goes for the France. France says okay, okay. The Europe countries said okay, and you know the France countries, the France is said okay, but we have to wait and see what circumstances gonna be and how the thing's gonna play out, and then we're gonna send our ships with you because France is a big enemy also with he's supportive for Trump as well. So on that point, we are still on a wait. We are still on the wait list to get a war or either a peace. On that condition, because the peace is not going to be happening between the Iran and the 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 Iran. Yeah, who's this? Yeah, Devyanchu and yeah, bro. Instead of usernames to play, you guys can just uh keep forcing on the gold increase right here. Basically, on gold, let's cut out the fundamental stuff. I'm going to push it on the technical one. From here, we are pretty much bearish. All right, so we are pretty much bearish on the gold on daily and on 4 hour. We are still bearish, strong bearish. Okay, so for 1 hour, we are ranging in a bad range, and the hard we range, the hard we break out. And on 30-minute time frame, we are getting something. Okay, we already missed the two trades, I would say. The two trades. I was not here, but I took some trades. It's okay, so we will wait and trade again here. This is just an analysis. So if you guys are going to trade gold, I'm gonna give you a point of view that where should you get into the entries or something. All right. So this is the overview, the trades overview, the trade ideas you would say. And basically on this point, we are completely bearish. All right. We are bearish and we are ranging on the bigger time frames like 4 hour and 1 hour, right? But the interesting part is just we have had that volume in past few hours that in past few hours that we had this support created, right? We had this support created, and then we have this rejection zone. Okay. And still, we can say that we are in a range. We are in a range at this point. But what I think is if we close this bullish on 15-minute time frame, we can go for long. Why I said that? Because we got the clean range. Now, see, if we have this is the concept you should all know that if we have a bigger ranges like this one, consolidation ranges, like 200 pips, and then we get a clean moves like this. Let me fix it. A clean range like this one. All right. Then you can rely on this. And after that, we have followed up and corrected this whole move. Now, what I'm just waiting for is where it goes. Yeah. Now, currently, I'm just waiting for a support being created. This is 1 hour. We also have the clean range. We have the clean move. And right now, what I'm waiting for is a support to be created because the more the volume it came to push the bearish move downside, the more weaker it becomes, right? Just like this. Look at the wicks, and this is the pretty much big volume. All right, big volume, and the low volume continues. It might reject this area and closes bullish, and then we can take some advantage of the bias. But, where do we create the box? Yeah. See, if we closes bullish like this one, okay, the next candle would breaks its high and continue pushing up. This is what I'm looking at is. This is right now what I'm looking at. A support being created and the next candle to continue pushing up. So this is the entry I'm looking for. I'm not going to enter as it is. I need a supportive candle to close, and then as a confirmation is made, we can put our stop loss below this area. All right, we can put our stop loss here. Our take profits are gonna be somewhere around here. Right, somewhere around here. That is almost like uh the 80 pips stop loss is coming. And you can go for almost like it's gonna be the 1-to-1 RR basically. And if you can, that range is big. That's 160 pip range. And we need a closure for the bullish support, and then we can go for a long trade as we planned.
Hello, hello.
So basically, why I think the gold is gonna be
Hello,
rising,
hello.
because there's a reason. There's a reason because the secretary Ali Larjani is being terminated by US, and that is a big reason why who was Ali Larjani? Because let me put it on this way. You have two groups in your government. One are negotiators. One are just who's seeking war for their freedom. Right. So Ali Larjani was not a war seeker. He was a communicator. He needed to. He was the only person who could be a way through negotiations, right? So that negotiation part is over now completely because Ali Larjani was leader of negotiators uh, in his nation, basically. And that way through of negotiation is ended by USA itself right now. So that part is over. Now, what news we are getting is already Iran is activating his sleeper cells in USA. So that could be the huge reason throughout the internal war in USA already. The France trip of the Trump's France trip, sorry, the Italy trip was cancelled already because of the CIA informed Trump that some of the sleeper cells are active in here, and right now you have some, the life threats. All right, some life threats. So that is the reason why Trump is not getting out of his White House right now, and a lot of shit is going on in the USA. The death threats and also the bomb eliminations and everything else, is going on, and already the Iran's the Mirage uh, drones have detected the Trump's location. So that is a huge threat to Trump's life right now, and this is why Trump is hiding, I would say, right now for his life to be saved. And there's no way this war is going to be ended and be negotiated because the Ali Larjani is being terminated by the USA, the USA government, and his the war troops throughout the war, throughout the ground is not possible right now because they know that the Iran is much stronger with his army, and he won't even let their soldiers, the USA Army on his land. They have been just waiting for it for quite long right now, and that is a huge possibility to, again, they can start the war because the demands Iran seeked for to end the war for the ceasefire is being ended right now. That demands was from the Ali Larjani and the top of the leadership, and I think that's not going to be happening at this point. There's a huge threats are going on. Let's see what it looks like. Let's take a look on the DXY. The dollar index is just rising. The dollar index will rise because in the till the FOMC, what I think is it can just reach up to the 99 or 100 somewhere around here. So dollar will rise because a lot of investors are pushing up some money through the dollar index and the US stock market. So basically, it will rise for a bit, and then after, if the war is started, a hyper war is not ending, of course, but it's gonna be these steps forwarded. So once that happens, the gold is gonna be the rising like a hell, like it can just make the new higher highs, new all-time highs for sure, and the dollar index will be crazily falling. Let's take a look at the GBJPY, GJ. Let's take a look on the daily. Yeah, the daily is pretty much bullish. Now, don't say according to the candle that is bearish and you are saying it's bullish because we have a huge support on daily, and 4 hour is a huge probability. Supports or resistance are being followed up. So basically, we have the support, and we have a short-term trends for the bullish side, and already on the 4 hour we can say we are bearish. All right, we are bearish on this candle because we will scalp if we needed to. This is a huge consolidation area. We had this opportunity after breakout of this, and we could take a trade here for aiming here. Yeah, we already have the take profit on that with the stop loss of 33 pips, and the take profit of almost like 64 pips. Here is that. There's no other possibilities of the trades until we break above this area. All right, until we break above this area, or the shorts until we break below this area. This consolidation is so bad, even though if it's 100 pips, let it be, but we're not gonna trade. But this is, the 60 pips, we're not gonna trade at all because this consolidation is so bad that can manipulate your entries. Back to the gold, guys. We're gonna end this meeting right now, and remember, we will be waiting for a support being created on 15-minute time frame. All right, so new 15-minute candle have just started. So once that closes bullish, let me again explain you guys. Once we close bullish like this, all right, so next candle can continue pushing up, right? So this is how we can take the advantage for some buys. Wait for this 15-minute candle to close bullish, then only we can just take a buy, and our target would be, let's say, if that comes here, our target is 120 pips, stop loss 70, 80 pips, but don't take huge risk, of course. Take the risk you are afforded, you are, affordable for, basically. Let's say the buys, let me put the text also. Buys after 15 closes bullish. Yeah. So that is the trade for the day. If that doesn't, if that doesn't closes bullish and continues breaking the low, okay, so continues breaking the this candles or this level at least. So let me put it this way. If that closes bearish like this, all right, don't go on the paintings. I'm not good at the painting. So basically, if that closes like this, you can aim for a wick fill till here after breaking the low of this candle. All right. Or after closing the bullish, we can aim for this level, 5,010, or after break of the 4,984, then you can aim for a short. And yeah, this is gonna be a very good trade for short as well, because we have been ranging. The price is unable to break the 4,984 basically. If if we break below this, and since we are trying hard to break it, then we have this clean range. Okay, this clean range, and not a clean range but a big fill, I would say the 70 pips. You can aim for 70 pips, and you can aim for 30, 40 pips for your stop loss above this level, right? This is going to be a trade for the short, and this is going to be your trade for long. So wait for it until you get some confirmation. Don't just move into it, and be a supposedly patient and disciplined trader. All right, guys, have a good
Hello, hello.
one. These are the analysis right now. So hopefully you have enjoyed it, and I have missed some fundamental part. Caught it.
Hello,
These I would
hello,
say
hello.
the YouTube sessions. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Divyanshu.
Am I audible?
Come on.
Hello, am I audible, brother?
Yeah, brother. I can hear you now.
Okay, okay, okay. So, as you said, like you are looking for buys in the 15 minutes. So, my question is just one 15 minute and you are going to take buys? Like, isn't it supposed to be like weak confirmation? Because
No, no, no.
when we get a very good support on 30 minutes, that's a very good strong confirmation. So,
It is a strong.
what's the
It
point
is a
on like you're going to take buys on 15 minutes?
on 15 minute. Look here.
Yeah.
we have a huge volume from this point, right? On 15-minute time frame, 984. We had a huge volume, okay, to move the price
Okay.
up on until the 5016. Now price, if when the prices is stuck between 4900 and 5010, so this shows that we are still stuck, but we got the volume, right? So we got the
Okay.
volume, and how we can confirm the volume if the price makes a support, makes a rejection, which we did, and now waiting for support. If the support been created, then we say that now the buyers are interested. Not just support itself. I mentioned already, when the support is being created on the 15-minute, and next candle should break the high of the previous candle. That shows the strongness. The strongly the buyers are willing to get into the market, right? And then we can rely on the volume and also the buyer momentum. We have the clean range from the left hand side until 5010, and this is a both confirmation from my side. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
On the sell side, why I am not pretty much confidence about the sell. Why? Because look, one, we cannot even break below the 4980. This is very clear here. We
Yeah.
get the rejections and all the rejections. This is no way that if we can directly keep pushing down and we can take a short without any confirmation. So this is confirmed the buys are more powerful than shorts, right?
Yeah.
And the buyers are not letting the price to go below the 4980. All right. So this shows
Okay.
the more the confirmation and buyers eager to get into the market and move the price further up. And that depends on the FOMC, of course, but we can trade before that if we close bullish and we have the clean range from the left hand side, a very good and clean range of the 120 pips, while you can quit on the 70 or 80 pips here with a stop loss of only 30 40 pips. That's it.
Okay. That's a very good point. I got your point, brother.
Exactly. Yes, brother.
Nah, personally, I will avoid to take this one trade because of FMC. I'll trade after FMC.
Yeah, FOMC. Yeah,
But
because FOMC is a huge is not predictable. Only the meeting
yeah,
decides it, how it goes, how that things matters. Because now look, when FOMC was important, when all the other countries were being relay on the U.S. stock market at that point, right? Now it
yeah,
doesn't now it doesn't make more sense, because all the other countries are just waiting to end the conflict against the Iran with USA. The majority of the
yeah,
countries are against the USA internally. They cannot come in face and they say, yeah, you are wrong, because USA is still a huge power. So because of
yeah,
that, not the other countries' investors are just putting the money into the gold and all that the other assets like the oil, the U.S. oil, which is like
yeah,
is a huge demanding investors inventory. So that is the point why FOMC won't affect that much. But if it can, then it will definitely gonna break this level of 4980. If not gonna affect that much,
yeah,
and then the investors of other countries and from the Asians, from the Asia, from the Chinese investors, they're gonna move and push the gold upside. So then it's gonna be more confirmed point that we can buy the gold more above the 5,000, right?
yeah. And we do have like interest rate decision too today.
Yeah,
So
interest
I
rate's
think
gonna be cut it
that's
down, I
very
think.
important. Yeah,
Interest rates are gonna be cut it down. It's not gonna be huge. Is losses throughout the war, and they are not
yeah,
gonna raise that much interest rate for their citizenships. Interest rate is something that when you pay the loans, when you pay for your mortgages, when you pay
yeah,
for your the groceries and all that stuff, shops, etc. So that shows that the interest rates right now is a very very crucial for USA to raise it's going to be cut it down maybe some point, some few points or some percentage points, but not more than that. But few points gonna be raised up. So this is gonna be happening